Well, good morning, everyone. It is February 15th, 2018, the day after Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Yeah, I finally started to, well, somebody told me it was Valentine's Day yesterday anyway. I sort of finally started to realize, Valentine's Day is some day people celebrate.
Something you need to deal with.
It's something I need to deal with, yeah, that sort of thing. Hey, all right, so as notifications are going out and you're wondering, where are you? Okay, I want you to try to guess, which city am I in? Which country am I in? As you can see, let's walk through here. This is actually a street in the city that we're in. And as you can see, it's quite incredible, quite a quaint place in here. Here we go. Oh, look at this, a pagan idol. Obviously, it's some pagan place. That's obvious. And we can see that on the wall here, there's interesting graffiti that's different sort of graffiti by the look of it. And we come down here. Actually, I have to let you know, we're in Hollywood, obviously. This is actually a set. It's a movie set. And you can tell it is in Hollywood because only Hollywood could build sets like this, obviously. And so as we come around here, let's see. Oh, guess what? Okay, we're not in Hollywood. We're actually in our warehouse. How about that? And I have with me Ben Wilt, who is one of our VPs and in charge of our audio visual department, video department, and so on at Answers in Genesis. Yep, see, we're actually in our warehouse. So let's come back inside this set. You know, it's interesting. I had some people here who actually involved in producing movies in Hollywood, and they said, you guys do better than Hollywood does. I mean, this set is better than what they can even do in Hollywood. It is an amazing set. I mean, it really is.
Phenomenal.
And Ben, maybe we could just talk for a moment about this. We're gonna use this, and we've got some other sets here as well. This is just one of them. There's some others as well, and we're going to do a couple of more Facebook Live over the next few days. And we'll show you some of the other sets and show you some behind the scenes and that sort of thing. Today we wanted to just share with you that this set is going to be used for two basic reasons. One is we're going to film some sort of short little dramas and so on to go with our Answers Bible curriculum, which is our 4-year Bible curriculum used now by 10,000 churches. And it's an emphasis on apologetics, biblical authority, chronological, goes through the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation, connecting Old and New Testament, and it's totally synchronized for age level. So it starts at kindergarten and goes all the way through adult. It's incredible and becoming more and more popular. So you're going to do some short dramas with that, and we're producing a 20-minute movie to be shown in our totally refurbished special effects theatre that is under demolition right now at the Creation Museum, inside under demolition. And it's going to be refurbished. So, first of all, tell us about the Answers Bible curriculum and what we're filming in here.
Okay. Well, that's actually where this entire concept came from. We were looking at ways in which to show churches that don't currently use Answers Bible curriculum, and we're hopeful that they will use it, how to really show them what we're trying to convey with our curriculum. And one of the big differences about our curriculum is that it presents the Bible as literal history. And that's something that really struck me as a huge difference. There's several key differences in our curriculum, but that one in particular.
It's not really just a book of stories.
No, it's not stories at all. It's not Bible stories.
It's a book of history.
It's history. So that's really where all this came about. So I started thinking about that, and I wrote a script based on we wanted to work within the narrative of Noah and the flood because of the Ark encounter. So I just took the Shem's wife's perspective, and we wrote a narrative based on that, kept it very faithful to the biblical account, and then we started constructing these sets based on the script that I wrote.
Now we're going to have someone acting as Shem.
Yes.
Shem's wife.
Shem's wife, Japheth's wife, Ham.
And I've seen
Noah.
Some of our staff that are doing some of the acting, and I saw them practicing in here, and they're going to be in the set here.
They are, yeah.
And you're going to film that, and it's going to be used as part of advertising Answers Bible curriculum, and used in the curriculum itself, correct?
Exactly. There'll be short segments that we put on social media, and then there'll be a longer 10-minute segment that's going to be on the Answers Bible curriculum website. And then the 20-minute version will be in the special effects theater. And
if anyone wants to sort of even start to grasp hold of the quality, think about what happened at Christmas time on the side of the ark We had this laser projection program that was absolutely stunning. People even said to me, wow, this is even better than Disney. And it was stunning. And you wrote the script for that, and that was your burden, your vision, and it was phenomenal. And we'll have that again this coming Christmas, but maybe a few little modifications here and there.
Enhance it a little
and
bit.
Enhance it even more. But this is a phenomenal set here for this. Now, what about the special effects theatre? What are we doing there, and what are we going to film here that'll be shown in there?
Yeah, so it's going to be an extended version. Obviously, you mentioned 20 minutes, and that will be for the special effects theater only. But the fun thing about the special effects theater is we get to add gags in. The seats will rumble. We get to add wind, and there's a back poke in the seats, and there's all sorts of things. I'm actually flying to China on Sunday to look at these seats, and then we're going to order them, and we're going to get them here. So everything has to be programmed together. The narrative will be, I have one team working on that, and I have another team working on the special effects theater and the seats and all the special effects that go in that theater.
So you're filming, it'll be around about 20 minutes. It'll be a spectacular program, and we're putting this brand new projector, brand new screen, new seats, just totally demolishing and refurbishing the special effects theatre that was part of what we raised money for at the end of year last year, and it's part of what people have already donated for that. So what sort of projector are we getting in there?
Well, it's going to be a 3D projection system. We're not going to use it on this particular project, but we're working on another for next year that will take full use of that. But it's a cinema-style projector, Christie. Incredibly bright. It takes a lot of special engineering to get it in the space and to cool it properly and set it up properly, but we've got some really
so it's sort of like the projectors you have in the big movie theaters?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing?
Yeah,
okay.
Same thing.
Now, we are going to have a 3D program this year too, aren't we?
We are this year as well, yeah.
That's one that we're working with from the movie, the Genesis 3D movie.
Yes.
That was out in theaters. We're taking part of that animation.
Taking a small portion of Paradise Lost, and we're going to use that in the theater for the entirety of this year until we get another that we
So people are going to have to put on 3D glasses to see
They
that.
will, yeah.
Okay, so the film that's going to be here, this will be shown in there too. It's going to be a spectacular program as well. So when do we hope to have the new theatre up and running in the Creation Museum?
The plan is to have it done in May. And then, obviously, by June, we'll have everything up and running.
Okay, so for those that are coming after May, by Memorial Day, basically, by Memorial Day, we'll have the new theatre up and running. We should have this movie shot in here, the 3D program that we have as well. And people are going to have to stay more than 2 days at the Creation Museum
exactly.
now. So, Ben, what we're going to do, too, in the next... over the next few days, we'll have a couple more Facebook Lives and talk about some of our people that built these sets. And I tell you what, we'll just give you a little sneak preview because you look in here. Let's walk out here. You'll be amazed when I tell you something about the set, and maybe we can talk to some of the people who built this and how they built it. But I mean, this looks like real rock. It looks like a real stone floor. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Those doors look like wood. And when you get outside here, do you realize the whole thing is built of cardboard?
It really is.
Isn't that amazing?
It literally is built of cardboard.
It's built of cardboard. Look at this.
Yeah, the staff that we have here that does this is phenomenal.
How they could turn that into what we see inside here is absolutely astounding.
Really
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at what they could do. And as you look down there, and even the pagan idol that they have down there, and the entrance doors and so on, this is really going to be something. So I encourage people to go to the links. We're going to link to the Answers Bible curriculum, and we're also going to be linking to the Creation Museum. But make sure you come visit the Creation Museum this year. I'm going to actually go to my Facebook and check what people are saying, see what the comments are here, because if people want to ask some questions. Oh, there, we've got quite a lot of people who are watching there. I just have to turn my volume down. There we go. So someone says, I can't wait until all schools include the curriculum from the Back to Genesis format. Well, that's great. What's the project called?
Well, right now we're calling it the Answers Bible Curriculum short film. We're working on a title right now. It's been in like a pre-production title up to this point. So
awesome. A movie. Well, it'll be a 20-minute movie shown in our special effects theatre with that super projector,
Yes.
movie projector, and that'll be something that people will be able to see if they come to the Creation Museum. Well, we have closed our special effects theatre right now. I mean, the museum's open. There's lots of people still coming to the museum, even in winter. And we've closed the special effects theatre right now because we're refurbishing it. That's what we do during the winter. We actually keep the museum and the Ark open, but we do some refurbishing. Actually, we're doing a big refurbishing down at the Ark, even in our big 1,500-seat restaurant. We're making some major changes to that over the next few days too, that are really going to enhance that. Someone said, I'm coming back in November, and someone else said, how can I reach the writer that is with you? How can they reach you? Well, actually, if they go to our answersingenesis.org website, you'll find a way in which you can contact us, and you can put in a request and put in a question there. And then my family is going to come and visit, 2-day road trip from Toronto and spending a week. Actually, we have a number of Canadians
We do today.
Down here today. In fact, we have a ministry in Canada now, Answers in Genesis Ministry. We've got quite a team. It's really building up quite quickly. And, we didn't show you this little bit over here of the set, did we? We can actually come around here and walk upstairs.
Yeah, you can go
and
upstairs.
so we can walk up here. The cardboard won't collapse
No,
on me.
it shouldn't collapse. These are made of wood.
So here we go. Look at that. And you come out here and then you realise, hey, we're inside the warehouse. And as we go up these stairs here, and you see the cardboard set here. So somebody said, what is the set for? Well, you better go back and watch the beginning of this broadcast to find out what the set's for. But we're doing a short film here to advertise actually the Answers Bible curriculum, and also to use some dramas in the Answers Bible curriculum itself. And we're doing a short film, a 20-minute movie, that'll be shown in our special effects theatre at the Creation Museum. It's going to be spectacular. And we've got actors and all sorts of props to go with this. And we've also got all sorts of interesting costumes. We're going to take you inside our area in the warehouse here. We have a full-time seamstress. We have others that come in and make costumes, and you're going to be amazed at what you see. And we'll do that over the next few days, so keep watch for our Facebook Live on that. So somebody said here, wow, how cool. I think it is wow. When you look in here and look at this, to think this is made of cardboard, it is amazing. You know, the sad thing is once you do all the filming, you're probably going to destroy it, right?
It just goes away.
There's nothing you can do about it. Just destroy it all.
Nope.
And yet it looks so real.
It's crazy the amount of work that goes into this stuff even before we start shooting.
Right.
Even I've got storyboards here, and I've got all these sets that these guys are creating and the costumes.
So can we have a bit of a look at that?
Yeah, I have an artist on staff who actually we storyboard the entire film before we begin production, so that we know what we're creating, we know what we're going to be doing in every scene.
Somebody said here, I love that kind of immersive Bible teaching. Someone here said, I work in film, would like to speak with the writer, director, and producer. Oh, Ben, you got people wanting to talk to you.
Apparently.
Go to answersingenesis.org site. In fact, I'll ask our social media team, who'll be watching this, Facebook Live, maybe put a link there where people can go to contact you.
Absolutely.
And we do have an email address where they can send in requests, so I'll get them to do that. Thanks. Someone said, wonderful. Thanks for a look behind the scenes. Auction off pieces of the sets. Hey, there's an idea. Would you like a piece of the set of the movie that's going to be shown in the Special Effects Theatre and Answers Bible Curriculum? Maybe we could sell a door or two. Or
a cardboard door.
A cardboard door. It's just amazing, really, when you look at this. And then somebody said, what detail? Yeah, it is phenomenal detail, isn't it? I mean, even when you look up close here and you look at what's done, I mean, look at this area over here with the idol that you see here, and the painting on the door here, and all that they've done here just for this movie set. It's
the attention to details is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's it says, would be great if you could donate the things to a venue that will use it for God's glory in some way. I got news for you. As soon as you start to pull this apart, the whole thing will
fall
collapse.
Apart. Yeah.
Because it's all made of cardboard. That's what it is. It's all made of cardboard. So somebody said we're just at the Ark, and thank you. Somebody said here, this is so important that we make more films about God and His love. So thank you for that. I'd love to be involved with that. Great purpose.
Oh, wow.
Somebody else said the art department is on fire.
They're so
I tell you,
good.
we have some very talented people. I'm going to talk to some of them.
Yeah.
Ben, you and I will do some more Facebook Lives over the next few days, and we'll actually go into the costume department here at Answers in Genesis in our warehouse. We'll actually go and talk to some of the designers. We'll see some of the other sets. This is only just one of the sets. They actually have built a whole platform that'll be like Noah's Ark, and it'll move, and they'll have actors on it, and a cage, and you'll when you look at the movie, you'll think you're in Noah's Ark with the whole ark splashing around. And then there's some huts that people live in, and
It's like a homestead created once they came off the ark.
right.
Yeah.
So once they came off the ark, it was a homestead. That's right. I think I said pre-flood before. I meant post-flood. It's post-flood. If I said pre-flood, that's because I was so.
Well, you were right. This area is going to be a pre-flood section.
This is a pre-flood section, and then we have the post-flood.
And then
section.
we have the post-flood
Okay.
section. Yeah.
See, I'm getting confused. Pre-flood, post-flood.
Right.
So this is the pre-flood section,
Right.
the pagan world
We
before
wanted
the
to show
flood.
a little bit of the world
Right.
before the flood.
Okay, and then we can give people just a tiny little glimpse here, and then we'll finish this broadcast. But you can come out here, and you can see we're in our warehouse,
Right.
and you see the cardboard here. This whole set's made of cardboard. That's what's amazing to me, why they did this. And then we have another set. This is another set. This is going to be part of the village.
Yes, this is actually part of the village. We shoot it here in the warehouse. This is the interior of one of the huts in the homestead.
So somebody said, cool. Somebody said, just tap in, what's the movie? Well, this is a movie we're doing for the Creation Museum and for our Answers Bible Curriculum. How about just a little look in here? Now, we've got some other sets that show the outside of the huts, right? And we'll come and we'll do that later. We'll do more of this
And
later.
we can show a little bit more of this in detail, and we can have the artists talk about what they've put in
Yeah,
there.
we'll bring them here. So this is just to tantalize you to say, hey, there's a lot more to come. In fact, we've got a lot more sets in here.
We do.
We'll have to do that on another day, so get ready for that. You can be watching that. And so just to remind everyone, you're going to be doing a 20-minute movie that will show the pre-flood world, the post-flood world, and
Even a little bit of life on the ark.
a little bit of life on the ark and the ark moving around in the water. And that'll be for the Special Effects Theatre that's being refurbished at the Creation Museum, and that'll begin, hopefully. Memorial Day weekend this year. And then we're also converting that theatre into a 3D theatre. We're going to have a 3D movie. We'll do our own 3D movie for next year, but this year we're having part of the Genesis Paradise Lost movie, 3D movie that was in theatres recently. We'll have sections of that, the animation section, in 3D.
Right.
And then you're doing some drama in here for the Answers Bible Curriculum.
Yes, specifically for the
Specifically for the Answers Bible Curriculum, which is a 4-year Bible curriculum. So there we are. Look for further updates here over the next few days as we talk more about the sets we're building here and what we're doing. And we're going to, you know what, people want to come here instead of Hollywood now to build their sets.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you all another time.